I remember this one time when my grandpa drove me and my cousins to his house because we had told him that we really want to visit his house because my grandpa had a really big house, right? It wasn't a mansion, it was just a nice big house with a pool in it. So now my grandpa is driving us over there. Uh, there's like five of my cousins inside the car, six including me. And one of my cousins is a female. The female one is named Uzama, right? So now one of my cousins decided to roast her, right? I don't know how this roasting started, but he just started to roast her, and then they had like a back and forth thing, right? And then my cousin decided to convince me to roast her. And then I immediately started roasting her because I was so easily influenced by that guy. And then the both of us started roasting her, bro. We started roasting her to the point where she started to cry. And then when she started to cry, we stopped roasting her. And then that's when my grandpa started asking questions. Why is Uzama crying? Why is she crying? And then the both of us did not say anything. We chose to keep quiet. And then he was like, okay, so you are not saying anything. You are staying quiet. And then he was like, okay. Now he's driving, and then we reach to the destination. We reach my grandpa's house. So now as we reach my grandpa's house, he gets out of the car, he opens the gate. When he opens the gate, he comes to the back door of the car, right? And then he opens the back door of the car, and then he tells me and my cousin to get out of the car. He's like, get out of the car, the both of y'all. We get out of the car, bro. Yo. This guy tells us that we are going to stay here. Mind you, it's 5 o'clock in the evening and we do not know that place. It's the first time we're coming there. It's the first time we are at that place at my grandpa's house. Right? So now he tells us y'all are going to stay here until you'll learn a lesson. Until you'll learn to not ever do that again to your cousin. And now we're like, how malume, how mkhulu nani. We're like trying to explain to him why we were roasting her, and we apologizing, bro, and he's like he doesn't want to hear that. And then he gets inside the car, bro, and then he gets inside the crib with my other cousins. He closes the gate. This guy was really serious because tell me why we are standing there outside of his gate. It's 5 o'clock. 6 o'clock goes by. 7 o'clock goes by. 8 o'clock goes by. 8:30 goes by. We are still standing there outside, bro. We are worried. We are like, what are we going to do, bro? This guy was actually serious. And then come 9:30. 9:30 in the night. That's when he decides to open the gate for us, bro. That's when he decides to open the gate for us, and then we come inside the house, bro. And then he serves us, he tells us to go take some ice cream in the freezer. Then we take the ice cream in the freezer. And then he talks to us, bro. He's like, he didn't like what we did to our cousin. It's wrong, so and so on. And then he gave us a whole lecture. And then after that, he was like, I did that to teach y'all a lesson, and I hope y'all learned a lesson from what I did. And then we said yes. And then yeah, he dished up some KFC for us, and yeah, everything was cool then. But on that day we actually learned our lesson, bro. Although I don't know how that them roasting each other started, but we just learned our lesson, bro, you know. Yeah.